This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, LUCiD, in my opinion, and I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell LUCiD. LUCiD is an EV company that has a lot of future potential, and the bad actors that are shorting it to death, in my opinion, they're going to end up losing their shirt. And I'm going to tell you why. Saudi Arabia has put about $2.5 billion into LUCiD. And now we find out that LUCiD is the #1 EV selling vehicle in Saudi Arabia. And you know what that tells me? That tells me that's going to expand throughout the Middle East. And then LUCiD is probably going to end up being the #1 selling EV vehicle in the whole Middle East. I'm talking Dubai, Jordan, and all the other places that's not in the middle of a war. All the places that's not in the middle of a war. The bottom line is, I believe, and this is just my opinion, and I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell LUCiD, but LUCiD stock is severely undervalued. I think it's moving at about $3.20 now. That stock is definitely going to be a 20 or, well, let me don't say definitely. I believe there's a lot of upside potential coming for LUCiD, and I believe the shorters, and you know there's naked shorters also, the naked shorters are going to get burnt. If the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI was doing their job, LUCiD would not be trading at $3.20. You know why? Because the naked shorters would be terrified of breaking the law. But because the SEC does nothing, because the DOJ does nothing, because the FBI does nothing, these bad actors pick any company they want and naked shorted to death with no repercussions whatsoever. And they know if they get caught, and that's a far-reaching if they get caught, what happens? They get a fine that's a small percentage of the money they made from the questionable or illegal activity. And nobody loses their license to trade. Our stock market is one big Ponzi scheme. And I know I might sound like a broken record, but had somebody told me this 36 months ago, that this level of fraud and corruption was going on in the United States stock market, I would have told them that they are crazy, that the SEC would not allow it, the DOJ would not allow it, the FBI would not allow it. But I would have been wrong, because the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI allow fraud and corruption in the U.S. stock market as long as the ones losing money are retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules. But I believe, and this is just my opinion, that the naked shorters of LUCiD gonna end up getting burned because that company is severely undervalued. I believe the fundamentals gonna get better and better. They're gonna deliver more vehicles. They have some more mid-price vehicles coming out in 2025, and I believe sky's the limit. I believe the sky's the limit. And they also have the backing of the Saudi Arabian government. And you know, their pockets are deep. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think that LUCiD being the #1 selling EV vehicle in Saudi Arabia, do you think that's a positive catalyst for the stock? Anyway, have a great day. God bless. And I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.